GAMERNR Sportsman Series rolls into its final stop at a 1.5-mile track this season for race 15, where we'll see tensions at an all-time high at Texas Motor Speedway as the finale approaches. This is the Black's Barbecue 350. It's the last Speedway race before we enter a stretch of wildly different racetracks, and the driver in the best spot heading into the final quarter is without a doubt Zachary DiLello, who stretched his point lead by another 20 points in Iowa. It's still anyone's game for those near the front, but the clock is ticking till season's end. Someone who could present a challenge to the number 29 is his teammate Roger Ray, who scores his second pole in a row at an intermediate. Beside him is a driver who's been known for coming from behind and stealing wins, Lotus Desperado. This is the same type of track that your championship leader has scored his 2 career wins at, so can the driver of the 29 come out on top once again today, or will someone rise up to the occasion and stop DiLello from running away? Green flag is out, we're racing in Texas. Roger Ray leads lap number 1 over the 63 of Lotus Desperado and DiLello, who lost second, now trying to get it back from the 63 Dodge, as he now is on the inside through 3 and 4, clear of Lotus Desperado. Now here comes the 28 into the picture, trying to get third, trying to chase down Zachary DiLello, who she needs to get points on every way she can. Gaining spots right here. That is a start. The 29 lines ahead. Increased the gap by 20 points last time in Iowa. As a bit of a stack up there, it looks like, but nothing too major quite yet. Still green, and for the lead, Zachary DiLello tried it on Roger Ray, slid up the corner, and now I believe that is contact. Yes, it is. Into the wall. Goes to 54. Maybe. Front end damage for Anthony McClure. And Keani, heavy side end damage coming down pit road. There's a 3-car breakaway of sorts for the lead. Next car is about 5 car lengths back. But here's Martinez trying to go for second on DiLello, but can't complete the pass. Now the second pack has closed right back on in. Jay Jefferson right now the head of it. Now becoming a part of this 3-car pack, as here comes the 29 once again, trying again on Roger Ray. Has to lift just a little bit through the corner. Your 3 and 4 single file for the front 2 now as Jay Jefferson try to move. Not quite there. He's got a much bigger run. Now on the front stretch, he'll take it, going into 1 and 2. And now for the lead, here's DiLello again, but not quite. Oh, Martinez almost tried to take it 3-wide middle on DiLello, showing that she was very hungry for that championship. But now to the outside of the 48 of Jay Jefferson, and now the 63 is there, trying to pounce. Here's DiLello once more. And this run is going to carry down onto the back straightaway. And that is good news for DiLello. He is going to clear this time. And now the 28 has passed the 48 back, and Jefferson could go back to 5th. Roger Ray peeking to the inside. Slingshots down low. and takes the lead back from DiLello. Now DiLello on the inside with a couple of them to his inside, including points rival Kirsten Martinez. Last time in Texas, we saw the two contenders for the championship battle it out side by side, eking ahead of each other. No one could seem to get an edge until around 5 laps to go when Evan Hunter pulled away. Could we see that once again? With the way Texas Motor Speedway is, the two grooves could battle lap after lap after lap. Could take a while to cement a pass. But Colin Teague, who hasn't won since Daytona, is able to get second away from Martinez, who runs on the outside, with DiLello now trying to make a move down low, which would be the middle as the 63 drifts up. 3 wide. As Disparito tries to make a stick down low, but the 28 cannot make a stick up high. Loses those 2 spots and maybe even more. Garcia coming up front. Here's Jefferson now. As the way they're separated through the pack, I always seem to think that there's some sort of wreck, but there isn't. It's just that the 25 is a lap down, and the 16 2 laps down, so maybe another instance of damage. Well, here comes the 16 about to go another lap down. Did DiLello hit the wall right there? Hard to tell. But on the inside, Keani slowing up these guys down here. Disparito and Jefferson, and now they get on by as the 16 moves up. Lap traffic already a factor with 0 cautions, 3 wide for the lead. That goes down to 2 wide as the 99 drifts up, so does the 29, but they go side by side for second now. Roger Ray, maybe the best car today. The one time he got passed, he got to the back bumper and passed him once again. Shortly thereafter, here's another lapper. Cologne, he keeps it to the inside. Far on the inside. Will he come up? Yes, he will. And that is going to put the 49 behind, but is he too far off the pace? No, I don't believe he is. That must have just been an internal issue that did not cause any damage to that 25, but regardless, he'll get put top of 3 wide. That was the 49, 28 by. Now the 31, 63, 48. Jefferson is a man on a mission now. As he's been 8th in points forever. As DiLello, now your leader. Jefferson has been 8th in the standings for quite some time. Past few races at least. And he is trying to gain some spots. It's probably because 8th place is 40 back from the next spot. Regardless, Jefferson wants to get up there, break into the top 7 in points, get past Lane Thomas, who right now, I'm not sure if he's having that good of a run. He is back in, I don't know, I think that's the edge of the top 10. I believe that is the top 10. That's 9th. Just haven't really seen much of him. The 28 dives it down there. What a corner for Martinez. She might get a run to go to the inside for the lead down the backstretch. Jefferson's going to take that run he had on the 49 and try carry it to try and go to second on DiLello. Jefferson really had to lift right there. That causes a 3 wide situation with Ray wanting to go to the middle. And he clears down low. Now to the inside for the lead. Side by side, bit of contact maybe. Down the front stretch. And Ray leads it. Now DiLello down there looking. 49 up the track. Oh, a bit of contact there between the 63 and 48. As these three go 3 wide again. This is like the third time this has happened. Cologne, he is right now contending, although I'm pretty sure it's not a good idea for him to. Jefferson backs out of that. He had a wise idea there. He saw that happening down low and did not want to be top of 4 wide, or else he would have certainly hit the wall. Side by side for the lead once more. DiLello and Roger Ray. These two teammates, the class of the field. Everyone else trying to get up there and contend. Oh, that wasn't the best of situations for those two right there. I believe Martinez got to the 29's quarter panel and ended up cutting him sideways. But they are clear of that, and Ray running the middle line does not help for him as well. You see those guys close in, enter the picture. And that gap was just about 5+ car lengths. It is now shrank. Look at Ray once again. A slip up through 1 and 2. And that's going to allow the 20. What a run! To the inside. And DiLello doesn't want to lose too many spots. Goes to the middle. Teague trying to make it 3 wide. 4 wide. Contact. Into the grass almost. Still beating and banging down the front stretch. Between Garcia and DiLello. 2 rivals. Side by side. Almost 3 wide again. Teague trying to stick his nose down there. Not going to work. Ray up top. Lifts off the gas. It's a big moment for him through that pair of corners. Through all the turmoil. Here's the 28 in the lead. But not for long. Here comes on Nova Sports. Zachary DiLello. He's just been so good at these intermediates. One Auto Club, one Atlanta, and now leading at Texas. Was in conversation. Oh, caution's out. Must have just been a spin and save. Evan Hunter's down pit road. Not good for his championship efforts. He won last race. Maybe he was in that crash. That rear end kind of looks bent. We'll have to see. That is side end damage, so. Bit of a mystery to see what caused that caution. Didn't see he was out until the front straightaway. Until it looked to be all cleaned up, but the 11 was in it. Check out what happened to bring out the first caution of the day around halfway into this event. So this right here is a mechanical failure from the 11 of Evan Hunter, but he is stuck up top. So the minute that car starts to slow down, starts to sputter, he wants to go down pit road. He sees a window here, but then it closes very fast. But somehow, someway, he doesn't want to get stuck up top. He has got to get down pit road, but the 42 just doesn't lift. Doesn't expect him to come down, I'm pretty sure. And that sends Carlos Estrada into a spin, but he does end up saving it. Incredible car control there from him. And Hunter also hits the wall, but continues on and able to get down pit road. So that was why Hunter came down the pit lane. It was to service whatever issue he had. And it ended up involving the 42, but ended up not losing him a whole lot of spots. Here's the drift in real time. You see the 11 come down the racetrack, slid the car, and was able to keep it out of trouble. No damage to that 42 Castrol Chevrolet. And from afar, you'll see certainly the amount that the 11 comes down, just panicked. Saw the issue he was having with the car. Noticed he had to come down pit road. Just an urgency move. Ended up kind of, being a minor inconvenience in Carlos Estrada's day, but Not exactly what he wanted for his championship bid. As any other race, this would be, fine. This would be not a good points day, but still have plenty of them to get back up there and challenge, but not today, as Carlos Estrada running out of time now, fourth in points. But regardless, that is what brought out the first caution of the day. Zachary DiLello leads. You guys back to the restart. We'll see if more cautions are brought out. So as we get the one to go, turns out that the 11 never went a lap down. He is at the tail end of the lead lap, but in front of the leaders. And two other people who were in front of the leaders, Stephen Colon and Nathan Chiani. Now, Chiani, the one with damage, I'm sure he'll be the one to pose a much bigger threat than Colon, but it's hard to say how Hunter will be, as he's got damage to the side, but really nowhere else. He spun it, hit the wall, had to come down pit road. We'll see if they buff that damage out, and the outside line can go by. Just hope to see if no one makes a move down low, tries to pass anyone on the top, on the inside, and get caught up by Chiani. But Chiani gets a good jump. Hunter does not. And the 25 goes right on by. Here's the 28 looking down low. Yeah, no, this is a gridlock right here. Both of them not up to speed at all. They are a good 10 miles an hour out the pace, but the 29 will be the one getting down low. The 28 putting the 16 3 wide. Look at this move by Disparito, trying to desperately get past the lap traffic. 60 now up top, leaving Jay Jefferson nowhere to go. I think that might be it for Jefferson's day, as he's now way back with Chiani not going up top. But we got to get back up. Oh, no, we don't. Here's a wreck. And that's going to involve Chiani once more. And a whole lot of cars. This is what Jefferson wanted to see. A lot of these guys in front of him crash out, and he brakes and ends up avoiding it. But cautions end up breeding cautions in this situation. And in the end, Zachary DiLello leads over the 99. And that was a disastrous restart for a whole lot of people. And especially since the big one happens at Texas. They say everything's bigger at Texas. That's including the wrecks. Oh my gosh, look at that 62 flying by. Must have crossed the line ahead of these guys who were involved in the accident. But regardless, and that's some more damage for Cologne. We'll check out what happened to bring out the second caution of the day. A big one on the front straightaway. So Christian Vargas down low, Ricky Freeman Jr. middle, Lexi Herman high. All behind the 11 of Evan Hunter, who is slowing down the 45 in front. I believe the 71 is going to drip up the racetrack. And knows the 8 for the most part. And into Lexi Herman, into the 62 of Benedict Murdo. That is going to hook the one into the safer barrier hard as they cross the line. There's the 5 getting in it. The 42 is involved in this action. Jay Jefferson's going to slow down and get by this, as more people ahead of him and behind him ended up getting involved. The 42 once again sliding. Some guys coming back up the racetrack. There's a 62 Murder the 4th. The 10 involved heavily. on Jack and Wells slowing down big time to get by. Jefferson works his way past the 5 car. Now, a whole lot of these guys ahead of him are going to have to pit, so he will end up gaining some spots out of this whole ordeal. See how much the 11 holds things up. That bunches the pack together back here. And that is going to create a major accident. The 18 impacts the wall hard. Didn't quite see that the first time. But these guys pile in a similar place where they did at Iowa. Under caution for the second time today at Texas Motor Speedway. And it's a big one on the front stretch. You guys back to the restart. Well, GAMERNR has determined that they've had enough. They will be sending lap cars to the back for this restart. So we'll see how Hunter and Cologne end up filtering back here. If they filter back here, no problems. We should be good to restart. But if not, they might add another lap, or the restart might just be very congested and problematic once again. But this is a rule that they want to implement next season. They see no reason to have lap cars start on the inside with the leaders, especially if they're damaged. They really will not end up having a chance to get their lap back in any capacity. So GAMERNR will be sending those guys to the rear starting next season for all races. But now this is a very interesting situation. Oh, that's big for the championship. The 63 down pit road, that's third in points, coming to the green. And Lotus Desperido's hopes for the title are in trouble. That is going to be a big hit, as a lot of these guys back here are out. We'll have to see if that is for service, or is that going to be out of the race for Desperido. No, she's out. And that is a tire problem. So back to the matter at hand. DiLello leads us over Colin Teague. But now Teague to the inside, and Martinez down low, and someone who's probably relieved to hear that the 63 had a mechanical failure was the 28 of Kirsten Martinez, who is second in points, about 35 back, or 35 in front of the 63 of Desperido. 28 second points. Bit of an error there, but now 3 wide for the lead with Roger Ray contact. I could have swore I saw a little bit of door slam between those two. And that would have been bad with the 99 up top. That would have been a hook. Look at this. Aiden Smith up front here today. Making an appearance for the first time in this race. Lap 40 out of 51. And it is 3 out of the 4 Nova Sport drivers who are still in the race up front contending for this win. They are top 3, but the 28 trying to get to the inside. Oh, look out. Careful there. The corner panel of Aiden Smith. A big checkup on the inside, but no caution out. Ray leads. 28 trying to look down low on the 89 again. Ends up getting it no problem, so Aiden Smith made a cameo appearance up front. Now he is in trouble going backwards. DiLello's going to get a good run here. And ends up getting to the inside of Ray. Side by side down the backstretch. Aiden Smith not done yet, trying to get past the 67 of Nathan Stapleton. And the 28 now, that she's on the outside. Ford came to play this season, and it really shows in these races. They are able to completely outnumber the other manufacturers, especially since their closest competitor in numbers, Toyota, is not having the best of season. 3 wide, dive bomb move for the lead. It's Roger Ray. Once again, he clears. In fact, everyone clears. Single file. Once again, in a matter of seconds. Now these two are going to close in on each other. Once again, these three are going to close in on each other. And down the back, the first one to make a move is DiLello, who dives down low on Colin Teague, and the 49 right in the middle of the corner. He gets a run off that middle and ends up gapping these two. Seven laps to remain at Texas. DJ Reed having a great run. Bit of an underdog performance this season for DJ Reed. He hasn't been good this season. He's been towards the back in points, but he's been working his way up. He was last at one point, and now he's 27th. These good runs are definitely going to vault him forward. Now back to 5th on the 67 of Nathan Stapleton. Oh, I'm not quite sure he was ever ahead of the 67 to begin with. Was looking to the inside, wasn't able to complete the pass. Here's the 99 completing the pass on the 29 of DiLello, as DiLello pulls back to the inside, wastes no time trying to get second away again as he sees that 49 pull away in the windshield, getting smaller and smaller as Ray stretches out his lead with 5 laps to go. And this is what Evan Hunter did in the Texas race last season, and I think it was DiLello who was following him. Able to get away from the pack and just run away with the win as these two battle for second behind. Might take a caution for any of them to catch up. And 3 wide back here for what might be 5th. Might just be what they get. Look at Garcia trying to nudge his way below Christian Vargas. Not able to get there. But now Teague clear of the 29 for now. Now what he's got to do is close in on the 49. That's not going to happen. DiLello trying again. Oh, but wasn't able to. And the 29 falls back. Not able to play defense mode anymore for his teammate, nor try and get second away. Just 2 laps remain, and Colin Teague making up a whole lot of time on that 49 car. He's trying to take another big chunk out of it this time. But the gap might just stay stagnant. The 29 tried to gain a whole lot more. And this time they take the white flag. 1 more lap to go at Texas. DiLello now down low for P2. Showing that he's the championship favorite this season, but Roger Ray says not quite. I'm going to lead this team in wins. And not only that, but the series. Last season, it was Evan Hunter scoring win number 3 on the year at Texas, and this time Roger Ray does the same. He captures the Black's Barbecue 300. And Roger Ray, he saw that championship battle slipping away from him. Was not about to let that happen. As a win definitely helps his chances, but what doesn't is the 29 finishing second place, pulling away with this championship without a doubt. As the 28 of Kirsten Martinez, 4th, but still. A lot of these guys having good days, but DiLello up here racking up podiums. As now it's not good enough to have a top 10, top 5. You've got to run right up there with the leaders. And the leaders, the top 3, once again, Ford. Roger Ray, Zachary DiLello, both Nova Sport, the 99 Wheelhouse, Colin Teague, but the first Dodge, Kirsten Martinez in 4th, is just not quite on the same level. And even then, between the 28 car is the 31 Anjato Ford, the 89 Nova Sport, another Ford, the 45 of Lane Thomas ends up getting second. That's a or seventh. That's a Chevrolet. And the 8, another Dodge. 9th place, it is the 69. A great run for DJ Reed today. He might enter the top 20 with this pace if he continues to get these results till the end of the season. The 71 of Christian Vargas, 10th. And the 48, and this is a story we've seen a lot in the early part of the season, Jay Jefferson getting 11th, which doesn't quite pay as much as a top 10. He got 11th at Daytona and Homestead to start the year, and New Smyrna. We were saying that it's been a trend for that 48 car to get 11th place, but not quite in the top 10 range. That is his 4th 11th on the year. But someone who definitely need the run they got today, Pre McShane, 12th place. Mathis Wells, 14th place. 2 MW Racing Toyotas back there in points. Bright spots in the results page. And in between those two, Nathan Ormond, who has also been struggling this season. Respectable top 15 result. Same with the 84 of Cody Goforth. Ends up getting 15th out of today. Really been dismal the past few weekends. And he has put up a respectable result today. Peter and Jack just outside the top 15. 17th was Skylar Taylor, and 18th was Kyler Sestrai. And this is another interesting tidbit for the championship, as he was around that crash, that big crash, just past halfway. And this might be when we're starting to see drivers exit contention for the championship, as I wouldn't say he's mathematically out yet, but he is slipping away from that battle, along with the 63, who is back here with a tire failure. But the rest of the top 20, Benedict Murder the 4th, the 62, 19th, and Richard Brown Jr., the 21. Not too many people without damage. 19 drivers in the lead pack. 20th on down. Damaged. And that wreck was probably one of the biggest we've seen. Just piled up a whole lot of people, including the 10, 8, 5, 1, 53, and 16. All out of the race from that. The 02 got put 2 laps down. The 25, 4 laps down. And the 11, 1 lap down. We were catching him at the very end. But we're talking about derailments in the point standings. No place can do that to a team and a driver quite like Pensacola. The last super speedway of the season, probably the craziest. They can go 4 wide there. They can go 5 wide there, just not for long. And things can get truly insane in the pack that is very short, as most of those guys are just clumped together in one area, fighting for the win and making it so it's all take, no give. And the shuffle there is definitely going to be strong as well, so if you don't get caught up in an accident, and the shuffle will be there to catch up to some people who end up taking the lead a few laps early. We'll see how that goes. We'll see who will emerge from that race with a shot at the championship and who will leave empty-handed. But for now, thank you for watching the GAMERNR Sportsman Series. We'll see you next time.